Hey guys and gals, this is Sonic Arrow with the Tier 8 German tank destroyer, the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffentrager. It is a very stealthy tank destroyer with a turret, meaning with a full camo crew and camouflage net, it can fire from behind a bush at a target 200 to 250 meters away and remain unspotted. This, of course, is dependent on the tank you're facing, the view range, the equipment that they have, and whether they have the line of sight on you or not. Also, the bush is pretty important. If you're firing from behind a bush at a target in front of you, but there's an enemy tank to your side where the bush is not protecting or hiding you from, you get spotted. So Sixth Sense is a pretty much essential on this tank and also its predecessors and its future tank lines, or future tanks in the line. That means, well, for equipment, I've got the large caliber tank gun rammer because you always want to shoot fast. So I recommend this on every tank you are playing. Camouflage net and binoculars, so you can remain hidden even better and still spot, at least something. The Borsig has 1,100 health with a 400 meter view range and 700 meter signal range. No armor at all. But if you want to know, it is 20 millimeters on the front, 10 on the side, and 8 on the back. So watch out for those HE shells and artillery. They love to shoot one of these things, as they'll probably deal full damage. Hull traverse, 30 degrees per second, and turret traverse of 18 degrees per second. Turret traverse is not very good, but the fact that you have a turret, it doesn't matter if it's 18 degrees. You have a turret. That means you can sit behind a bush, turn around 360 degrees, and still not lose the effect of your camouflage net and binoculars. You will have a selection of two cannons. The stock, well, let's take a look at it. The stock 12.8, extremely large 12.8 centimeter L55 with 256 millimeters of penetration, 490 average damage. Same as the top cannon on the Ferdinand and the Jagdpanther II. But this one has a 5.5 round per minute rate of fire, 0.35 accuracy, and 2.3 second aiming time. For 63,500 experience, you can unlock the 15 centimeter cannon with 215 millimeters of penetration, 750 damage, 3 rounds per minute rate of fire, 0.4 accuracy with a 2.7 second aim time. With the 15 centimeter cannon, you'll have to aim for weak points due to the low penetration, so it's not ideal for sniping. You can do it a little bit, but you're probably going to be in the mid-range at this point. Premium ammunition, if you take a look, 334 millimeters of penetration, and it is heat ammunition, so you're going to have to hit, not shoot the tracks and spaced armor and such, so it's not as good as it used to be, but still pretty useful if you want to fling heat rounds around. I do carry a selection of heat rounds, 6 in fact, but that is really reserved for just the higher tier tanks, like an E75. You're gonna need, you might not need it for the lower plate, but it's better to be sure. Although a 17-second reload isn't exactly great for switching ammunition types. I prefer using the 12.8 centimeter cannon as it has a better rate of fire, and 490 damage is still pretty good. Aim time, it's pretty much the aim time. It has good aim time, 2.3 seconds. And you get to shoot a lot faster, and I'm going to show you that in 3 games. I got 2 games in the 12.8 centimeter and 1 in the 15, so this is going to be a pretty long video. So let's get right to it. Here we are on Hidden Village. I am platooned with Voice of Malice in the 110. And this is a tier 10 game. There's 4 tier 10s on each side. 3 of them are tanks. And the other one is an artillery, so Gonna have to watch out for that object 261. It's very accurate, lots of damage as well, and I have no armor. Going to be heading in this direction as I actually have found a pretty nice spot to stay hidden while still shooting at approaching enemy tanks. Going to reach that position soon. It's right here on the corner of this house in front of me. Right here, behind this tree. And there is an AMX-50B, there he is. Gonna get ready to shoot at the turret, here we go. Get a nice shot in, and of course, not spotted. There's a FV215B183, which I tried to shoot. It's not very armored, but at this range, the accuracy kind of fails you a little bit. Still, tried to hit him, but no can do. There's a KV-4, let's try and fire there, and shot goes to the left. Shot came in my direction, but I'm pretty sure I'm not spotted. There we go, shot towards the right a little bit. This one towards the right a little bit as well. 50B trying to make a move, and unfortunately I'm still reloading when this happens, and he backs off without even taking a shot, it seems. And looking around frantically for targets to shoot at. KV-4 gets spotted again. And this time the shot flies true and into that mini turret on the top, which isn't actually a very weak part of the tank. Still looking for targets. The KV-4 up again, and that was a miss. So not much actual damage that I did. Oh, there we go. Another shot into the tracks with the KV-4, and a T-92 takes him out. So I probably didn't even need to shoot at that guy. So this AMX-50B, given voice over here a little bit of trouble, and I finally get spotted this time. Gonna move out of the way. Change location actually. Don't want to stick in that spot. Anything else I can shoot at? Oh, wait a minute. That FV215B. There we go. And it goes straight into the lower plate somehow. That was pretty lucky there. And I get my second kill on a Tier 10 vehicle. Get spotted once again. Actually, yeah, this is the second time I've been spotted. I'm not sure by what. It could have been that 4502B. And trying to stay out of sight. There were some pretty big tanks over here. Yeah, there you go. E100 and 4502B. And I get spotted by that guy again. Unfortunately, I was not fast enough to catch him on the side. And we just lost 3 tanks in a row. And while I wasn't paying attention, the 4502B moves out, and I take a quick shot and still get it in. E100 looks like he might be pulling out for a shot. Nah, not anymore. Just keeping an eye out. And it looks like the artillery is taking apart our team. Oh, E100 looks like he's actually moving. He's moving out. Back off a little bit. Let's see what he can do. Tried to cache the tracks. Unfortunately, the E100 was a little bit slower than I imagined it was at moving out. Perhaps damaged engine, maybe? Or maybe the E100 really is that slow. Here we go. Here's the 4502B. Took my time until I saw that gun pointed straight at me, and then I was gonna fire regardless and pull out of there as fast as I can. There's the E100 out in the open. Let's see if I can get a shot in. Oh, he's turning. He's not turned anymore, and straight into the lower plate. And it looks like he's not going to be popping out anymore. There are still 2 enemy T-95s somewhere. Oh, and we lost our T-57 heavy tank, so that's not good. Switching to premium rounds. I actually want to win this game. There's a T-95 over there. Can I hit it? Nah. Let's actually try to get this E100. Looks like he's going for voice over there. Only catch the back of the tank. And unfortunately, he takes out voice of malice. And the T-95 takes out the Object 704. Not looking too good anymore. Can I get a shot? Oh, it's not a very good shot. I'm gonna try and aim at that strip on the top of the E100 turret. Unfortunately, I hit the dirt. And it's not enough. I couldn't back up enough. But still managed to catch that E100 and then get blown up by the artillery. So that was a defeat, but I did get that medal for killing 3 tanks 2 tiers higher than myself in a tank destroyer. I did 3,962 damage, 4 kills, 790 experience. But with courageous resistance, that was 1,230. 19 shots fired, 15 hit, 10 penetrated. And I received 2 hits for 2,450 potential damage, which is pretty awesome. Not really. 12,000 credits earned with a premium account, and non-premium negative 5,000 credits. So that's not too good. But I did fire those premium rounds at the very end there. Let's get into another game. And now we're on Fjords. I'm going to be moving up to the middle of the map from the north side, so I can take advantage of some bushes and not be in direct line of fire to enemy tanks. Or hopefully not in direct line of fire. And this is pretty much the position I take in most of my tanks. The mediums, in the medium tanks, I would try to get to that rock where the ST-122-54 on the Object 416 are currently. But the Borsig is not as fast. Climbing hills is a bit slow, as you could have seen right there. And here's the bunch of bushes that I'm going to use. And here we go. Type 59. Boom. Didn't get spotted. Centurion 1. Probably hit that guy as well. It wasn't moving much. That Panther 2 is behind a rock, so can't shoot him. T-21 over there. I was a little bit worried that he could spot me. It wasn't close enough, I guess. Okay, well, back to this position and see if the Object 416 can spot something coming around the corner. Nope, back to the T-21. Looks like he's in the open. And I killed him. 400 meters away and not in any sort of cover at all. Panther II tried to shoot the engine and set it on fire, but that doesn't always work. Here we go, Centurion 7-1. Fire and track him. Somebody else can take him out, probably. Here we go, the T-28 takes him out. Anything Panther II, just the turret on the Panther II, so not much there. Conqueror, T-29. Not very good shots on any of them. But still managed to take a shot on that T-29. Panther II? No. Oh, here we go. The Conqueror's moved out. That was most likely a hit in, and I'm going to back off right now. Don't know what's going to happen, if those guys are going to charge right through and destroy this position, as there is only a Centurion 1 holding up that location right now. Still waiting. The T-29 did come out, but not in a position for me to shoot at. So I realized it was not actually a very good position. So I'm going to move forward. No, keep moving forward. There we go. This is a Conqueror, and here I fire not behind a bush, and that's why I get spotted. So I'm going to have to get behind some rocks right here. Start using these bushes once again to mask my gun muzzle flashing. And let's see if we can kill this Conqueror. Doesn't look like he was moving, and yes, I did manage to get the hit on him. The T-29, this is the side of the turret. And it goes through. And there's the Waffentrager Panzer IV, which is still hidden. So let's go for this T-29. Let's see if I can hit that weak spot. Doesn't look like. Keep going. So the turret. Once again, 57 health left. And now I can see more of the tank. And take another shot. Unfortunately for me, the Object 416 takes him out. And it looks like most of our team is on the cap right now. Not enough time. 5 seconds, 3 seconds left. Not gonna get any hits on, I don't even know where that SU-101 is. So that was a high caliber, 2nd class mastery badge. And let's see how much damage I did. 4,819 damage, 2 kills, 1,053 points of experience earned, 15 shots fired, 13 hit, 10 penetrations. I never got shot at. That was 88,000 credits with a premium count, 53,000 non-premium. And I'm not sure why that is. It must have been like a 50,000 reward for some kind of mission. Finally, we have the 15cm cannon on Runeberg on fire. I'm going to head to the east side as there is, well, more of a chance for me to shoot things, really. You can see it's a 17.25 second reload, and it is slower than the BL-10 on the ISU 152. It is to be expected, as the Borsig does have a turret. It's not really comparable to the BL-10. There's less penetration, it does the same amount of alpha damage, but that less penetration really does hurt. It has better accuracy than the BL-10, but that penetration really hurts this cannon. I'm gonna stop here for a little bit. I don't want to be the first one over there, and our scout tank is pushing a tank destroyer up there. Not really something that I would think a scout tank would need to do. If the scout tank is pushing a tank destroyer into position, the tank destroyer still doesn't have anything to shoot at. But there he goes, the VK goes off and starts some scouting behind the Tiger P, it looks like. T-71 spotted. Oh, and couldn't get a shot in right there. Let's hope something else pops up and I can shoot him. There's a Hellcat. Oh, 9 health. Marvelous. Let's use a 150mm shell on him for 9 health. Gonna have to take care of this T-71 somehow. Only 83 health. Ah, there we go. Tiger 1 takes him out. And now well, I can move forward. I'm not gonna be worried about a T-71 shooting me in the side and destroying everything. T-25/2. This Tiger P is shooting at something. I'm not sure what. I don't know if you can actually hit anything from here. Maybe you can. It doesn't look like anything's going to be spotted at the moment. So back to that T-25/2. Now I'm prepared. Move out, get spotted, and kill it. So that is one advantage to using the 15cm, that you can deal the 750 average damage. It's going to be a little bit tougher to do it because of the low penetration. It is nice to see those big numbers pop up. T-32. And that goes in as well. That was nice. I always like to see those big numbers pop up. But it takes a very long time to reload. And I'm not sure if that's a good thing. I'm gonna keep moving forward. There's a lot of tanks on this line that I can be shooting at. So let's see if I can hit anything. There's the T-32. And that shot bounces off, unfortunately. Anything else? Well, that T-32 once again. Let's take a shot at him. So, there we go. And that was a bounce again. And thankfully for the low profile of this tank, well, I'm not actually sure, maybe they weren't even shooting at me, but if they were, they missed me. If they weren't, well, that's good too. There's T-34, is he gonna move out? Oh, there he goes. Moving out. Bam! Oh, and I get spotted, so let's get out of here. And right now I'm gonna chance a crossing, and it looks like there's 3 tanks over there, so I take a speculative shot over there and still manage to hit something for 755 damage. Did get spotted for it, unfortunately. And here's the big danger. See that M4 Jumbo? Shot me with an HE shell with that 105 derp cannon, so took out 383 health and my engine. And I decide I don't like that. I'm gonna take him out. He's probably more dangerous than the T-32. Seeing as how the T-32 has to roll pretty high to get that amount of damage. And it doesn't look like there's enough time for that T-34 to reset. Third class mastery badge this time, and no other medals to mention. Let's see, 799 points of experience earned, 3,004 damage done to the enemy, 8 shots fired, 8 hits, 6 penetrations. But you really have to take time in aiming, make sure you hit, otherwise when you miss, you gotta wait another 17 seconds instead of the 9 seconds that you do with the 12.8. And you are less likely to miss with the 12.8. So I think I prefer the 12.8 more than the 15 centimeter. Thanks for watching, please press that like button and leave some comments. I'll see you in future videos.